It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We are joined again by Dan Rodriguez. He is the CEO, essentially, of the Boys and Girls Club of Brea, Placentia, and Yorba Linda. And when I think about those three communities, I think about some very beautiful areas in those communities and some more challenged areas. And I know Boys and Girls Club looks to help those that may be at risk a bit. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's a fair statement.
Yeah.
We in our mission statements to help every child and to those who need us the most.
Right.
So that categorizes many kids.
And as I understand it, you're busy.
Very busy.
What's happening?
I think last time we spoke, we had
Right.
50 kids enrolled, and now we're at 175, just over that. So we've got 100 kids through those doors every day.
How have you done that? Especially when, I mean, it's a perverse question, but when times are better.
Sure,
I mean, times are better now, and yet you're busy.
Well, the scholarships are a big part of that, that cost point for the club, and then I think, a phenomenal team doing outreach. We're at every event in the community, in those three communities,
Right.
so here we are as a service.
And could you, for our viewers, give us a sense of what exactly the Boys and Girls Club is? Because honestly, we all know the name,
Sure.
but some of us may not even know what its mission is, what its specialty is, what its focus is.
The specialty is Power Hour, which is homework help. So kids are coming to our place for an hour doing their homework correctly. And then in triple play, we have the health and wellness workshops, and then we do a lot of sports leaguing and the activities in the parks.
So let's talk about homework, because for better or for worse, we're in kind of an era of more homework. It's just the way it is. You know, there's a lot of homework being given to our kids. I have kids, I see it, I live it. How do you help kids navigate even the volume? I mean, the volume can be intimidating.
Yeah, and it is. So they come in and they unpack, rest for a minute, and then get to the homework. So we have tutors and we have staff in there that is attentive, answering the questions. So we know we're going to get them for 45 minutes for an hour, get that attention span, and you just got to hit them while it's
And do you
focus.
find that the tutors are focused more on the nuts and bolts of the homework, or is it also creating an organizational framework?
Yeah, an organizational framework, and then of course backing into what's required around the Common Core standards.
Right.
So we play to that every day. We align with whatever we're doing during the tutoring with what's going on in class. But the organizational framework, to your point, is the overarching goal.
And how are the kids doing with the new Common Core standards? I mean, we were No Child Left Behind was very rigid and set in Common Core. I mean, it sets standards, but it's a different type of teaching. It's a little deeper, not as wide.
Yeah, it's tough, and the alignment is a tough piece. But again, the program speaks to aligning what's going on in the classroom back to the help that we afford after school. And so kids are getting used to the fact they come in, do the homework, the volume is increased, but we've got tutors that are
Right.
there to help them get through it and create a pace that they can all live by.
Right. At the same time, a lot of folks want to remember that play is important. And you have a significant element of your program that
It's
includes
called games
play.
room.
Yeah, games room.
After they do the homework,
Right.
they get to go down the games room. So that's pool, ping pong, foosball, the gym, basketball, you name it, we're doing it in the club.
And what do you see when these kids, they've done their homework and now they're letting off the steam in the best sense, not in a pejorative sense? What do you see?
I see kids dreaming. I see them saying, well, this workshop around, for instance, we have STEM empowerment.
Right.
And so we're talking science, technology, engineering, math. So these workshops provide other venues for kids to say, I'd like to check out that science venue and what that would look like as a career or as a hobby. And so we begin to entice them with those type of opportunities also. And then they begin to find their way, hey, I'd like to do this for a living. Case in point, Brea Rotary just bought us a multimedia equipment in the center. So we're going to have, I hope, some film producers coming out of that place.
I
in the
bet you
future.
will. It is Los Angeles. You're near Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
There you have
we
it.
got the
His
resources,
name is Dan Rodriguez. He is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Brea, Placentia, and Yorba Linda. My name is Brad Pomerance. I want to thank you so much for watching us on Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.